Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bunkovai here for MMOBomb.com, and welcome to a small little mini-series we're starting today where we take a look at the individual unique classes available in PlanetSide 2. Now, if you're not familiar with PlanetSide 2, not really sure what rock you've been under, but of course, PlanetSide 2 is an upcoming MMO FPS published by Sony Online Entertainment. Now, PlanetSide 2 is a vast and complex game with many different systems and 6 unique classes to choose from, in which you can swap in between at any time. So we decided to actually break down these classes in this mini-series and show you what abilities each class presents as well as what their role is. So to start with here, we're going to take a look at 2 classes today, the Infiltrator and the Light Assault. Now to begin with here, the Infiltrator is of course most like a sniper. As you can see, they hold large, big, badass sniper rifles. But they have other opportunities to assist the team as well, other than shooting for people from afar. They have got quite a few little unique abilities, one of them being what we're going to be seeing next, which is the ability to actually make themselves invisible, completely invisible. This is great for trying to sneak into the enemy's base, as well as just for trying to get into a nice little sniper position and eluding the enemy. Now, the more you move, the more visible you become, as well as the quicker your invisibility actually depletes. So if you stay in one spot, it'll last longer. However, you can make burst runs to run to a certain location at the cost of the amount of time that you can actually use your cloak. If you ever played Team Fortress 2, it's a similar mechanic to the Spy's cloaking feature. So that is the first ability that is unique towards the Sniper or Infiltrator class. The second ability is what you're seeing right here, which is essentially the ability to send out a little UAV recon dot or target that allows you to kind of, as you can see on the map, see everybody within the area around there. Now this is really good because there's not really a UAV system implemented in the game, so you have to rely on the recon class to actually send that bolt out to see exactly where people on the map. The third unique ability for the Infiltrator class is their ability to hack terminals. They can hack terminals, they can have weapon stations, and they can hack turrets. And what this allows it to do is flip the turret or flip the terminal into your team's or faction's favor. Really useful ability whenever you're assaulting an enemy's base is to flip everything in your favor. Now, how exactly do you play the Infiltrator class? Well, most people would think, oh, it's just a sniper. LOL, elite hackers, you know, snipe people 360 no scope. And the fact is, it's really hard, if not impossible, to do that in the current state of PlanetSide 2. Now, the reason for that is I just totally killed my own teammate with a really failed grenade. But the reason for that is because of the fact that most sniper weapons require at least 2 shots to kill a target at full HP. The NC assault rifle in particular, or not assault rifle, NC sniper in particular, can kill someone with a 1-shot to the head. However, unless you're at a pretty good, range, or pretty close range, I'd say, it can be pretty difficult to do that because there is sway, and of course there is also bullet drop. But you can kill someone from medium range with 2 quick shots fairly easily. Now, besides, as you can see, this is a bolt-driven sniper rifle. I pull the bolt back after I snipe. There are also, burst fire sniper rifles, which you can kind of just mash the button down and try to snipe someone really quickly. Of course, the longer that guy's frozen in midair, the longer you try to burst fire, the more inaccurate you get. So you do have to kind of control those hits. And also, the burst fire, of course, also does less damage. So a bolt action will do more damage. However, I do find that burst fire rifles, if you're a good shot with them, can kill people quicker because you don't have to wait for in between each bolt. Now, if you're a good headshot, then yeah, sure, the bolt-driven sniper rifle can kill almost anybody. Now, if you want to go like short or close range, really the only options right now are for the shotgun, which you can actually unlock for almost any class, but of course also the Infiltrator, which allows you to run in stealthily and use a shotgun to people's faces. I haven't actually been able to try the shotgun myself, so I couldn't comment on its feasibility, but it is another weapon option. So as you can see here, I am at a medium range here, 30 to 40 yards out, sniping these people on the sill, and this is a good range for you to work with. You're not completely cannon fodder when you're a sniper at this range. You do have good power in your weapons, and your sidearm, your pistol, is also fairly powerful as well. You also want to be at this range so you can actually use the recon tool and spot where people are. Though I will admit right now I'm not using the recon tool. I think I'm out of it. I will say that I'm out of the recon, which is why I'm not able to use it right now. Overall, though, the recon class, or the Infiltrator class, is a must-have class, especially when you're assaulting large bases, simply for the fact that you need to be able to turn over those terminals into your favor to both cripple the enemy as well as provide a early boost for you. You know, something like spawning vehicles or changing out weapons or resupplying. So otherwise, guys, here's a little clip just to show you that it's actually possible to shoot someone from very far away. This guy is super far away. You'll see exactly how far he was once I unzoom. But he was super far away. It is just very difficult to actually hit players at that range. Now, we are on to the light assault class. As you can see, the light assault class is kind of your first class with an assault rifle. They also feature a unique ability on their back, as you can see, which is the fact that they have giant freaking jetpacks. They can use these jetpacks to propel themselves up in the air and get into high, unreachable places by other classes. This really gives them an advantage, and as you can see here, you can go quite high in the air. Now, the game features points called, or things that you can use to unlock things, I should say, called certifications. And certifications allow you to actually increase the amount of fuel you have on your light assault, as well as the distance you can travel. You notice, for me, it was much more difficult for me to get up to this platform than the other player, because he has actually put points, or certifications rather, into the ability to go higher for longer periods of time. So as you unlock these things in the classes, as you put points into certification areas, each class will become better and better. You're not just unlocking weapons for each class, although, you know, in the case of the light assault, you would be unlocking carbines, assault rifles, but you're also unlocking, you know, the ability to carry more grenades, the ability to fly farther, even the ability to change the type of jets you have. Another type of jet that you're able to unlock is called the strafe jets, which sacrifices upward mobility with side mobility. So basically, if you're in a high area, you can strafe and go really far away. It's good for if you're on like a mountain or something like that, and you see an off-distance target you want to move closer towards. You can simply jump off, use your strafe jets, and kind of just really fly really far. Now, here's a great opportunity to show why being a light assault during a base assault is really great. I was able to jump on top of their spawn area, and as this large group of individuals came out, I just threw a grenade right in between all of them, and I was able to quickly, you know, kill like 3 or 4 or 5 of them without them being able to kill me at all. Light assaults are invaluable when it comes to base assaults. Simply the fact that they can camp spawns, then get into areas where people don't expect, and it's kind of like the common rule that players in FPSs don't look up. You have to really be paying attention to verticality with PlanetSide 2, because of the fact that light assaults are going to get on top of bases like this and just wreck people's faces. So if you're playing against a light assault, I would definitely say keep an eye out in the air, because there will always be players either camping, you know, the spawn points, or just simply trying to get a better position here in order to move forward. It's also good because light assaults can essentially get behind enemy lines by going on top of a building and then jumping from building to building without any players actually seeing them. But as you can see there, the carbine itself is quite an effective weapon. I'm able to. This is the stock carbine you get in the game when you start off with. As you can see, more than capable of taking out many foes, and it's got a lot of ammo, 180 to start with. So you have a lot to work with there, and you don't have to, you know, worry about being underpowered. I have to give Sony a little bit of credit. The weapon balance in this game so far is fairly good. As far as faction balance, I can't really comment on other factions' weapon balance, but I do feel like even the stock weapons for the classes and for the factions themselves are really balanced. So I do give much props to Sony for that. But yeah, this is the first look here at the Infiltrator and Light Assault classes. Hope you guys enjoyed this small little quick overview. And be sure to stay tuned for episode 2, where we take a look at the Combat Medic and Engineer. This has been Spunkify. I'll see you guys later. Spunkify out!